Hey guys, welcome back to the Max Sleepy channel. This is going to be episode 9 of our Road to Legend series. Last episode we were floating around the cordon, doing a few bits and bobs, completing some missions, just getting ourselves sorted really. What we really need to be doing is looking at getting some better armour, or a repair kit for our armour at the very least. Just something that will keep us protected a little bit longer. I know we've got this mercenary armour, which is pretty cool, but it's really low condition, you know, so we need to get that fixed. So with that in mind, what we're going to do, we're going to head back through the garbage and up to Rostock to sell off some muty parts. Привет, брат. Sell off the muty parts to Butcher, because we've got an absolute ton of mutant parts in our inventory. And then we're also going to hand in another quest to the Dutiers. We managed to find their dead bloke. May he rest in power. Managed to find him just in the garbage, so we'll return his PDA to the Dutiers as well, and that'll get us a little bit more cash. Petrenko's always kind of good for quests, so the Dutiers are really useful guys to know. Plus his stock, when you get a kind of high reputation with duty, is absolutely phenomenal. He'll stock some of the best weapons in the game, so a very useful bloke to have on our side, especially in the early game. We might also want to head possibly into the army warehouse and go and hit up Freedom. That could also be quite useful. Those fires are still burning. Probably from that strange loner who just wanders his own, lighting fires everywhere. He was a chill dude. Yeah, so here's that bandit leader we took out who had the sweet car 98. Sadly, that car 98 was utterly thrashed, not repairable at all. So unfortunately, we won't be doing anything with that. How many rubles have I got at the moment? I've got 31k at the moment, so I'm not doing too badly on funds, which is quite a nice feeling, but we could be doing a hell of a lot better. You know, even for a simple set of sort of the loner armours, we're looking upwards of 40 odd grand, probably more. There he is, here's our fire starting dude. Cool guy, really nice, really chilled. But yeah, so we're just going to head up to garbage. Episode 9. Crazy. This is going to continue to be a really long form sort of thing on the channel. These guys are more loners. They'll have just come from the garbage. Yeah, so I just want to make this like a really long run series. I love playing Anomaly. I've said that before. I think it's a phenomenal mod. Phenomenal game. The vibes are absolutely immaculate. The gameplay's really fun. So I'm just kind of recording as I play really. I know the production values are pretty crap. I'm still very new to uploading to YouTube, as you can see from my channel. I have dropped a couple of FTL videos as well. At some point I'd like to get some sort of Total War content or some other RTS games. I've got Gates of Hell, which I love. And there's also potential for some Escape from Tarkov content as well. I've been playing the PvE mode a lot. I'm still pretty bad at that, but I'm getting there. So if that's something people would want to see, again, let me know, drop some comments, and I can always get some Tarkov gameplay uploaded. If anyone does stumble across a comment, please just leave a comment. You know, let me know what I can improve. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you like me. If you hate me, I'll be receptive to any and all feedback, as long as it's not just pure hatred for hatred's sake. Constructive is what we want. Oh, hello. There's a little flesh beast here. He's all on his own. Probably not even worth the ammo to kill it, to be fair. We'll let him live. He can escape. We're on our way to go and see Butcher. Oh dear. That flesh beast got himself caught in an anomaly anyway, so... Poor thing. Exploded piggy. As always, we're just gonna... what's that of that? We're gonna run through the anomalies over here. Just in case. The lure of artifacts is strong for Max Sleepy. Because he just wants money, really. The echo's not showing anything, so I would suggest there is nothing around here. We have obviously got the most basic echo detector, so potentially we can upgrade that. There is higher potential for getting other artifacts, better artifacts. As you increase your detector level, more artifacts become sort of available. Something is going on down here. Is that something we can get ourselves involved in? If it's just for free loot, I imagine it's going to be mutants. There's some mutant spawns. Oh, it's clear sky. What have you guys been up to? Yeah, no, they're just colour mutants. So, nothing particularly exciting.
Похоже, закончили. Всем отдыхать.
I agree, bro. This guy's armor is absolutely sweet. He looks proper geared. Let's see, this guy's the squad leader. Dangerous mutants, clear sky, nocturnal predator. Yeah, alright. That's the only reason why we wouldn't take that. It's highly likely to be a job that'll complete itself at some point anyway. For now, let's just go and talk to Butcher, sell off our chunks of meat. This fellow's just watching nature's TV, bit of fire, vibing. Hey Butcher, how you doing, man? Diurnal humanoid. It's going to be some kind of zombies, I suspect. Buy some stuff. Oh yeah, look at this. Buy all of our gubbins for 2,800. Not a bad price. We could do with getting ourselves a shotgun, just to replace the PM. MP153 is really nice. The TOS 194, that's pretty basic. The SPAS 12, that's a really nice weapon. Expensive though. So let's see where these mutants are that Butcher wants us to take out, because we might be able to just go and do those. Oh look, we've got... So this is a huge like anomaly field around here. It's full of like witch's jelly and stuff, but I figure if we tag all these quests, we might even be able to get them all done before the clear sky stalkers head out. So let's go and try and get these quests done. Yeah, there they are. These guys are just going to be hanging around for the moment. No loose gubbins around here. Shame, but it is what it is. So we've got a diurnal humanoid. That is probably going to be a zombie of some kind, but there's potential for that to be much, much scarier. Yeah, that could end up being a bloodsucker or something, which we really, really don't want. Right. It's quite far up there, towards where the bandits normally hang around. This area is absolutely lousy with mutants, so we do want to be careful. We'll drop another quick save just here. And see if we can... see if we can see what's going on. I'll just use a scope. I think the scope's probably better there now. Don't see anything walking around at the moment. Goes to the flea market. Shooting away. Oh, it's fractures. These things aren't really a problem. They are very upsetting though. Oh, nice, look. See, the mutants are always worth looting afterwards. Dark Valley, group of bandits that were attacked by bloodsuckers. Well, we'll stay away from there, for sure. And we're also being warned that sunset's approaching. That is a very good point. We have pretty much no access to any kind of light source. So we need to be very careful. We need to be somewhere safe by the time the sun gets down. You can sleep in the train hangar, which is probably what we'll do. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Two kitty cats. They weren't our quest mutants though. Oh no! That's really bad. That is really bad. Okay, we got ourselves I think they're size suckers. So we need to be really, really careful here. Staunch off bleeding. Ah, excellent. So I think it probably got ripped up by that anomaly. We saw something had gone in the anomaly. I don't think the sort of psi emissions it pumps out can be affected by that. So my guess would be it destroyed itself, which is always nice. Who's this? They're loners. Obviously whip out our detector. Ah, we've got that purple stash just over here. Fingers crossed that's got something tasty in it. There we go, Witch's Jelly Anomaly. Oh hell yeah, free artifact. Oh, and advanced tools. Oh, that's really nice. We can give those to Xenotech. We've got a quest to sort him out for them. So that's really, really useful. We'll have a little sip of your water. How you boys doing? Brunong's gun care lubricant. No. I think even if I had those, I wouldn't sell them. And Clear Sky being shot at again, or Clear Sky shooting at something again. it's just Toshikano again. Come on then. And you. Man, loads of little suckers. Let's get these all looted up. It's free money at the end of the day, other than a bit of knife durability. That cost us absolutely nothing. So, always useful for us. And the heads don't sell for that bad money either, really. There's certainly worse ways to make cash in Anomaly. So it's just been a mutant hunting kind of episode today. I don't particularly like going to fight mutants. I do prefer fighting the human enemies just because there's better loot opportunities. Feels a little bit more tactical, but nobody can say that the mutants aren't engaging to fight. I don't think those Clear Sky boys were shooting at the Toshikano, which means potentially there's something else going on up here. It's definitely the Clear Sky guy shooting. Of that, I have no doubt. Could hear his Franchispaz 12 firing. Side storm in about 19 hours. Another side storm. We haven't had a mission in a while. I wonder if the Clear Sky boys have just come in here. Maybe it was these guys. No idea where those Clear Sky boys went then. They've just vanished off the face of the earth. The job is done. Thanks very much, mate. Some more equipment. Sell all this stuff. Oh, actually, we'll be able to find the Clear Sky guys because yeah, one of the quests we had was so they've gone to Agroprom. If we want to hand in this task, we need to catch up with them really quick. Because Agroprom is mainly a military area. You can get duty down there, but it is kind of like the military HQ. It's their main base. And I don't know whether Clear Sky are friendly with the military, actually. I'm not entirely convinced they are. But either way, we are 100% not. So we need to catch up with them pronto. And just make sure that we can actually complete this mission. They might still be transiting level, but we need to catch up with them ASAP and just hand this quest in, just in case. Because if they are friendly with the military and they head over to the military's main base, we are never going to be able to hand in that quest. At least not until they leave that area again. So ah, damn it. So where are they heading? They're heading up to Yantar. I think we're just going to have to face the facts that we are not going to manage that. You see at the top, the time is 1918. The travel time in this game, like between loading screens, isn't real, or at least not for us. But for the AI stalkers, time advances, if that makes sense. That's my understanding of it. So, as you saw there, although we instantly travelled to Agroprom where they were. By the time we actually loaded in, they'd crossed Agroprom. They must be friendly, Clear Sky, with the military, or at the very least neutral. Actually, we can have a look. If we go into relations, Clear Sky... No, Clear Sky should be the enemy. God knows how they managed to get across there. Stealth. Stealth and skill. Right, we need to get up to Rostock now. It is getting dark, but the road to Rostock should be quite safe. So we are going to take a little bit of a risk and travel in the dark. At the moment, that's what I'm thinking we do. Don't know how good it's going to look for YouTube is the only thing. If it looks too dark to me on the screen, it's going to be too dark for YouTube, I imagine. But what I will do is we will just try and make it before proper darkfall. And I can always cut it if the footage looks crap. So there might be a jump cut, there might not. We will see how we go. But yeah, let's head to Rostock. Obviously what I don't want to do is jump cut and then we miss some kind of exciting footage. Because exciting footage is what's really engaging, isn't it? No, we should have enough time to get to Rostock before it gets properly dark. The sun's only just setting now. We're already at the barricade. There's our duty friends holding the line. There's a lot of them here at the moment. There's probably like 3 squads. From what I've seen, they never really go much further than this. I don't think they like travel to the cordon or anything like that. Potentially they do, but I've never seen them go any further south than here. Really, I've certainly never bumped into any in cordon before. Maybe they do though. Who knows? If somebody knows, let me know. Send a comment. Tell me about the stories you've seen. That's what I love about Stalker. It's a game of stories, especially Anomaly, because it's so freeform. Obviously, there are the main quests which we will potentially follow at some point, or we will follow at some point. But you know, everybody's runs different from the choices you make, the people you meet, the factions you do, factions you join, the jobs you take. You know, it's so freeform. That's what I love about it. It's a very personal story. Junior Sergeant Pupchik wants to go to Red Forest. I don't think Max Sleepy is going to be the man to take him there. Just going to have a sip of water. Lovely. Yeah, we're not going to take him up on that offer. We will definitely be going to the Red Forest at some point, but not until we are substantially better off gear-wise. You know, we just don't have the equipment or the armour to survive the Red Forest. And we have made it here just as darkness properly falls, so we'll head in. And Max Sleepy, he's probably feeling pretty Max Sleepy at the moment, so I'm going to get his head down. Put our gun away, because otherwise Captain Gavrilenko over here is going to point his gun at us and get really angry. He's a cool dude. I like Gavrilenko. Doesn't talk much. Last time we were here, we were interrupted before we could take a look at these stashes. So. Phenomenal! Some basic tools. We can give those to. We could either give those to Mangan, or we might keep them for ourselves and use them for our own crafting purposes, because we will need our own tools. Well, no, because you have to use them with... Yeah, you use the mana mechanics crafting table, so... Those advanced tools we might actually give to Mangan. And Xenotech will just have to wait. So job's done. We got 10 grand for that. For the missing soldier, yeah, only 7 grand. A Chimera Claw, unlikely. Storm the enemy, we're not going to do because we are not going to start upsetting other factions. Tapeworm, 2.5 grand. Hercules, that sort of helps out your weight carrying capacity, but it's not something we really need. Russian Run Smokes will sell, the pack of old meat will sell. So one of these cans of food. The 45 ACP we're not going to use. These kind of extra crafting components. Sell them a single match. You won't buy any of those. We're running a bit low on plus P ammo. Plenty of our 545 ammunition though. So we are up to 64 grand. We are going to want to get some more ammo at some point. We need to replace this knife at some point as well. This 6H40 bayonet's absolutely rubbish. We could get this headlamp. Yeah, I'm going to get the headlamp. That's pretty cheap. No silencers that. Oh, actually there is. Let's chuck a silencer on our AKS as well. Always be useful. And maybe let's look at upgrading our secondary weapon. We either want a shotgun or something with a good amount of, so 9x18, we already have 90. The Pernac is not bad. Let's go 27 round magazine. It's always going to be a classic case of, do you want something that does higher damage? You know, caliber versus mag size, isn't it? Do you want something with a small magazine and a high stopping power, or vice versa? Do you want a high magazine, low stopping power? Or we could just save our money for a I am at the very least going to buy that Pernac. He's not selling a lot of the... Yeah, we need more plus P ammunition. This is the main issue. Sell that, buy that, and we can make sure to unload the PM. We will sell the PM for 339 roubles. Let's get that silencer on there. We've got nothing that can fix our armour at the moment, which is annoying, because it's actually very good armour. It's 20% though. Scary. We need some new batteries for our PDA soon as well. We still have 46 grand. That's going to go up quite spectacularly. Shortly, because we're... Oh, that's a point. Let's also put on our headlamp. Yeah, look at that. So at least now we can see. We're going to head over to Mangan. We're going to give him the basic tools and the advanced tools. That will put us massively in his good books, and we can. This is the building we can sleep in as well at Rostock. We get to sleep on this specific, horrifically bloodstained mattress. Lovely. Ah, привет. So, basic tools. He also likes vodka. If you ever have any vodka, you can bring it to him. Advanced tools, yep, we'll do that. And I think, yeah, it's not until you give the final set of tools, which are expert tools, that he will how much would it be to fix my armor? 51 grand. We could just fix up this armor for 51k. That's a lot of roubles though. I'm not huge on spending that much money, but at the same time it's either fix this armor or buy some more, so we'll fix up this armor for now. And can we afford to upgrade it a little bit? Number of attachment modules, I don't really care that much. This would be quite useful. The weight distribution back frame. You know, an extra 7 kilos of loot isn't bad. We've got a max of 70 at the moment, or max of 60, which is quite nice. I think we're just going to take the ballistic resistance and put the Kevlar plates in it. Peace. Cheers, bro. And then we are going to sleep. So we'll wake up bright and early, crack of dawn, 7 AM. And I think that is going to be the... Oh, and a mission occurred overnight. Typical. Yeah, we're turbo thirsty. We'll have a drink of water as well. So an emission occurred in the zone, which is useful because that means that artifacts will have hopefully respawned in some of the anomalies.
Привет, брат. Что скажешь?
How are you boys? Everybody's finished drinking at the bar. They're all off to work. They probably came in as high from the emission, to be fair.
Чего расскажешь хорошего?
Captain Morozov. Ah! We recognise that name. He is the #1 stalker at the moment. Yeah, and he wants like a super weapon, which we're not going to be able to get him. There he is, the Captain Morozov. We're going to buy a bottle of water. We still don't really need any of that rubbish. Let's just see if he's got any jobs. Encrypted documents in Yantar. That's a risk because it could be in an area that we can't get to. And we'll take it. Just destroy mutants. Kill a bandit in the army warehouses. We'll take that as well. Okay.
Слушаю тебя.
The bandit, or the barkeep, sorry, he will lend you money. Oh, hello. He will lend you money, but he charges it with interest. So I highly recommend you never ever borrow money off of him. Snitches. Busy looking at this really interesting board of exactly the same piece of paper.
Для таких, как ты, у меня...
Yeah, man. You can pay this guy to sort of reset your rep with factions, but we don't need to do anything like that. But I think that is going to be it for today's episode. So we floated around garbage a little bit, did a load of mutant hunting, completed a few quests, upgraded our arsenal with this sweet Paranac pistol. We'll get that tested out later. Got a sweet silencer on our AKS-74 Uno. But yeah, that will be it for now. I think in the next episode we are... Oh, this guy's obviously done something new. Next episode we will just carry on completing some tasks really. There's a few very simple. Oh, these clear sky boats coming north. Great. We'll we'll do a few extra tasks. Oh yeah, look, typical. These encoded documents are, I think this will be in the Xi zone. We potentially won't be able to actually get those. But yeah, for now we will, we might head over to the army warehouses actually. We'll see. But for now, that's going to be the end of the episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any comments, any tips, tricks, feedback, pop it down in the comments, let me know. This has been Max Sleepy, signing off.